Your competitors have weaknesses they don't even know they have. Right now, today, while you're watching this video, those weaknesses are sitting wide open, undefended, and just waiting for someone smart enough to walk through the door. And that someone should be you. Because here's what nobody tells you about competing online. You don't win by being louder. You win by being precise, by knowing exactly where your competitor is exposed and walking right through the gap. So today, I'm handing you the playbook, the same audit we'd run if we dropped into your market tomorrow and had one day to find the soft spot. First, let me fix how you think about your website. Most business owners treat their website like a digital brochure, something you build once, hang on the wall, and forget about. That way of thinking is completely wrong. Your website is a salesperson, a 24/7 sales rep that never sleeps, never calls in sick, and talks to every single prospect before you ever shake their hand or get on a phone call with them. And here's the thing, your competitor has one too. So why would you study their pricing, their location, their product offerings, but never once study the one thing that's working for them around the clock? In today's market, the businesses that have this figured out are quietly eating everyone else's lunch, and the competition has no idea it's even happening. And that's what we're going to fix today. I call it the 3-gap audit. 3 doors your competitor left unlocked. Now let's open them so you and your business can start benefiting from that today. First is the content gap. Now I want you to pull up your top 3 competitors online. Go to their website and ask one simple question. What are their customers obviously trying to figure out, and what is your competition not actually answering? Look for things like pages on their website with very little content or effort, or short blog posts that looks like they just slapped something together. Every small detail your competitor is complacent with on their website is a golden opportunity for you to take advantage of. Because if your competitor wrote a flimsy little article on a topic your customers care about, and you write the definitive 2,000-word guide that answers everything, you don't just compete with them, you make their version irrelevant, and you become the go-to source and expert on the topic. Think about it this way. Picture a street full of restaurants. If the street is lined with fast food places, you open the steakhouse. You don't fight for the same customer. You make their whole offer look small. That's the content gap, and it's usually the fastest win on the board. The second step in the audit is the trust gap. Now, go back to your competitors' sites and hunt for the proof. Look for things like testimonials, case studies, a YouTube channel, client logos, press mentions. Do they have real names and real faces associated and demonstrated with real results? The truth is, what you'll find on most business websites is almost nothing. It's embarrassing how thin most companies demonstrate trust on their website. And that right there is your opening. Because if they've got nothing and you've got solid informational articles, case studies, a current YouTube channel, or 5 strong testimonials with names, photos, and real outcomes, you win the trust battle before the customer reads a single word of your pitch. In business terms, this is known as a referral. Your website acts as the friend who tells their friend, yeah, these people are the real deal. You're just taking those referrals and putting them on the page where every single prospect can see them. The good news is the trust gap is the easiest gap to close, and it's also the highest impact. Don't skip it. Last is the experience gap. Pull up your competitor's website on your phone. Not your computer, but from your phone. Is it fast? Is it easy? Can you find what you need in under 10 seconds? Most business websites flat out fail this test. They're slow, they're clunky, they make you pinch and zoom and squint, and every second that wheel keeps spinning, a customer is walking out. A fast, clean, easy mobile experience isn't a luxury anymore. It's the baseline. It's table stakes, and if their mobile site is a disaster and yours is smooth, you're winning customers they don't even know they're losing. Think of it like a store with a gorgeous window display and a jammed front door. It doesn't matter how good the product is if people can't get inside. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, this sounds expensive, but it's actually really not, and here's how to do the whole thing for almost nothing. Google your competitors' main keywords and see whose content actually shows up. Then use a free tool like Ubersuggest or the free tier of SEMrush to see exactly what keywords are sending traffic to their website. Traffic to their site is customers walking through their door, and now you can see the path they took. Use BuzzSumo's free searches to find their most shared content. That tells you what their audience genuinely cares about in their own words. If you want to forego the longer free path and get through it quickly, spend $50 or $100 on Fiverr or with a trusted VA to pull a full keyword and backlink report for you. $100 to see your competitor's entire game plan? I mean, that's not an expense, that's a steal. Or if you have trouble finding someone trustworthy, contact us and let the Cogent Apparel digital marketing team do a keyword and backlink report for you. Either way, getting this done will give you a quick roadmap to helping you win the website game. But here's the part most businesses get wrong. Don't try to beat your competitors at everything, especially if you haven't touched your website in a long time. Pick one gap. For most businesses, it's going to be the content gap. And here's a quick action step that will help you get started. Do it this week, not next month, not next quarter, but this week. Write one piece of content that is 10 times better than anything your top competitor has on that topic. One article, that's your opening move. That's you taking your first step towards walking through the door. And here's what your competitors are praying you never figure out. Every single week you don't do this, a competitor who does do this is getting smarter about your customers than you are. They're learning the questions, they're learning the techniques, they're building their brand reputation and trust to your audience. That's why it's important you start closing the gaps now. Because the good news is your competitors are most likely sleeping on this, and this is your golden opportunity to start walking through the doors you didn't even know were open. The businesses that win online aren't the ones with the biggest budgets. They never were. They're the ones who know where the gaps are and move first. So move first. Open your top competitor's site right now and run Gap 1. Write that one content article for your website this week. The doors to your industry online are open. Just walk through it. And if you need help with any step of this process, contact Cogent Media to help you get started on your journey to winning the online digital marketing game in your industry.